Hi folks, I'm just outdoors taking it in. Been laid up for a few weeks with a bum ankle, and I'm out here today. It's the only day this week that it hasn't been raining. Nothing but clouds in the sky. But I'm thrilled to be out here. Now I've been out here for a couple hours, just taking it all in, and then I realized, doggone it, I gotta get a video done. So I'm out here at Pine Lake. Now some of you may have saw that video earlier this year. It was early season. I came and stayed at Pine Lake, and that's when I took my kayak out for the very first time. Love it here, love it here. Got a couple of great camping sites. It's dispersed camping. It's not an established campground. And the lake, it's a small little lake, but it's beautiful. Now if you went back and you took a look at the videos when I was out here at Pine Lake, the water was super high, super high. It's not anymore. And I'll be taking a walk down here by the landing where we put our canoes and kayaks in, and I'll show you. And you would have to go back and look at the earlier Pine Lake camp trip to really see the difference. But things have changed on this lake since I was here last. So I'm going to walk down to the landing here and check it out. The roads, the back roads today are kind of cruddy, and it's cold. It's only 42 degrees. Wasn't supposed to even be that cold today, but it's only 42 degrees out here at Pine Lake. So it's chilly, it's chilly. But let's take a walk down. I'm going to show you what's going on down by the lake. Then I'm going to I already hiked around here a bit. My ankle seems to be doing fairly good. And then we're going to take off and we're going to go somewhere else. So let's go take a look at the lake. I'll show you some of the pretty colors going on here. And then we're going to take a trip down the road a ways and do something else. So let's go check out the lake. Now this is the access road coming into Pine Lake. As you can see, hopefully you can see the colors good. The camera, I hope, is doing them justice. Beautiful fall colors are kicking in. There's the lake. We're going to head down the road here to the landing. We'll check it out. This, in fact, is where I typically camp if I come out here to Pine Lake. Back up in there. I came out here and I had my truck tent on my truck and camp back in there. I'll take a walk back in there in a bit, and I never tried putting the trailer in there. So I'm going to check it out, see if maybe I could. So we're going to take a walk down here to the lake, being that the water has dropped so much. Oh my goodness. You see that trail right there going out? There's a dock right there. That was all water when I was here early in the season kayaking. In fact, this landing, the water was right here. Now you can see it's way out there. This is the normal level of the lake. Yeah, I'd be walking in water right now if it was this spring when I came out here. It has dramatically changed with the water levels a little lower. We're going to walk out here to where that dock is. Yeah, you couldn't even see this trail. I won't be going out on that dock. It doesn't look what I would consider very stable. It has shifted and moved from last winter. The ice has raised it and then slid it over. You'd have to get a good 8 guys in here to lift that and get it back into place. But beautiful colors, and the colors are early this year. You know, what is it, October 4th, and usually it's about the end of the second week, maybe the 3rd week of October, that the colors really get pretty. But they've changed already. Well, they're changing. Absolutely beautiful back here. Nobody else back here at all today. I can hear the logging operation off in the distance about 2 miles from here. They've got a big logging operation going on right now. So I'm going to take a walk up and take a look at that campsite I was in, and I want to see where I put my kayak in and where the canal is that connects the pond. There's a pond back in the woods back there that is connected to this lake by a small canal, and I want to see how much water's in that canal. So I'm going to hike back there and I'll see you back there. Well, I'm down where last year I had my kayak in. This would be a little tricky getting it in here now. This water down here is only about 6 inches deep, and there's barely a little path through those tall reeds to get to the water. So it'd be kind of interesting trying to get the kayak from here through those reeds out to the main water. Could be done, but this time of year I wouldn't be taking the kayak out anyway. In fact, where I'm standing right now, I would have been standing in water up to my ankles. Because I'd come in and the bow of my kayak would be right here at the end of this stick, of my walking stick, and that's where the water ended. Now it's way down there. So this was all water in here. Not anymore, not anymore. This is such a nice peaceful spot out here. I'll walk up here to the campsite that I prefer to use. And somebody did a little bit of improvement. They basically tricked out the fire pit a little bit, which is nice. I see they bucked up a bunch of the Well, there was a birch that was down right here. There's a birch that was laying right in this whole area. And I was cutting on that a little bit when I was out here camping. Now there's an excellent set of trees there. Nice birch tree there. Perfect spot for the hammock. Yeah, it's nice. And I was looking at this, and I do believe I'd be able to get the trailer in here. And I think I've got level enough ground that I could bring the trailer in here, level it up, and I could actually camp in this site with the trailer. Now down there you can see the pond. And I can tell from here that the pond has gotten lower too. It's significantly lost some shoreline. It's dropped down quite a bit. And through here, there's a trail that goes down to that canal. I'm going to head down there and take a peek at that canal that connects the pond to the main lake that I would use to get back and forth with the kayak. We'll go check it out. Well, I can see that the canal still has enough water in it that I could still get through with the kayak. This trail actually crosses right here. The trail I'm on crosses right here, and you'd have to walk through that canal to get on the trail over there. You can see the trail up there, but that water right there right now is about 3.5, maybe 4 feet deep. It would be up to my waist to walk through that to get to that other side. Not happening. I just love this time of year. All the pretty colors, the contrast of colors is amazing. Just beautiful. As I walk these trails, it's tricky getting through all that brush, but as I walk through these trails, I love it in the fall. I love it in the fall. The leaves are starting to fall, and you see all these awesome little contrasts, like that maple turning bright red. Maple in the distance there a bit, turning red. A yellow leafed maple right behind it. It's beautiful. Now I'm keeping my eyes out for chaga because this area has all these huge, I mean these puppies are big. They're 18 inches across at the base. Big, old growth birch. Now I did find one small piece of chaga. We'll leave that baby alone for a few years. But I'm keeping my eyes peeled for any good chaga that could be harvested this winter. And maybe you can see through the woods all the beautiful contrasting colors going on. And reflecting off of this pond, you can see the color just reflecting off of the water. The water's like glass. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Well, let's move along. I've got at least one more stop I want to make today. So let's go head down the road and we'll see you there. Hey folks, here we are. I'm back. Okay. When I left you, I was over at Pine Lake. I'm at Horseshoe Lake right now. It's nice and peaceful. There's nobody around. It took me a little walk. There's kind of like well, it's more bushwhacking than actual trail. But I walked down and I went around maybe about a fourth of the lake, a third of the lake, and then came back. My ankle's starting to feel it a little bit. That bum ankle. Yeah, they say it could take 6 to 8 months for it to be at 100%. Well, I gave it a good workout today, but didn't overdo it. But I'm starting to feel it. So I hiked around a bit. I had about 2 hours I was hiking around over at Pine Lake, and then I videoed a little bit around the lake, by the lake, the camp areas that are there. They're just dispersed camping. Out here at Horseshoe Lake, of course, there's no campground here. There's nowhere to camp. They don't want you overnighting it right here in this location. It's got a nice fire pit. It's got this nice picnic table. It's got a nice bench over here for sitting, looking out over part of the lake. It's a nice spot. I like it out here at Horseshoe Lake. I've only been out here once where I've actually encountered other people. And those were folks on horseback, and I was on the other side of the lake over here doing a video about the Styes Backwoods Biscuit Baker, and there was a fire pit over there, and they came down with their horses, and there's a spot they like to bring the horses in and water them, and it's shallow for most of that area, so they walk the horses out in the water. It's kind of neat. Over here across the lake, there is a campground. It's a fairly good sized one. And that's an Esquarian campground. It's for folks with horses. So the campsites are a little extra large, so you can get a horse trailer in. And I went through there, just drove through. And this weekend, there's quite a few folks in there. I was surprised. I stopped, talked to a couple of folks, and they're there for the weekend. I told them, good luck, I hope you have a good weekend, because it's supposed 90% chance of rain tomorrow, 80% the following day. So Saturday and Sunday, rain. And they said they don't care. They got their slickers, they're ready to go. They said, rain or shine, we're going riding. I said, yeah, your horses must love that. And they said, actually, they are loving it out here. I said, oh, that's good, that's good. Well, before I stopped there on the way over here, I came across kind of an unsettling sight, and I did a video there. So that video will be going up after this one. So watch for that one. I think I'm going to call that an outdoor disappointment, that video. I came across a contract thinning area where they had a thinning contract. And what they do is they go in and they select log a whole parcel. It was about 80 acres. They skidded out all the timber, and they only kept the birch. Everything else is piled into huge, huge piles. And piled nice and neat, generally, but it's all marketable hardwoods, maple and oak, all maple and oak. Awesome wood, awesome wood. Why they didn't cut it to logging lengths and take it to market? Because that's probably what their contract said. You can have the birch, but you leave all the rest set and we'll burn it in the spring. So that video was kind of a Some people say it's a rant, but I intend for that video to be educational as to this is how we manage our forests. Well, some of our forests. Very disappointing. But here I am, and I even said in that video, I'm done, I gotta get out of here, I need to go someplace happier. So here I am, on Horseshoe Lake. It's a happy place, it's a happy place. So we're gonna wrap this video up with, yeah, Sty's out and about, and a little bit of fall outdoor enjoyment. Colors, trees are beautiful, the lakes are beautiful. There's a breeze, but not a real wind, just a breeze. And it's chilly. I see it got up to 44 degrees. It was 42 over at Pine Lake. Here it's 44. So it went up a couple of degrees. So it's chilly, which is good though for hiking. Oh yeah, yeah. When it's in the 40s for the hiking side of it, that's real comfortable, real comfortable. So, yeah. What I'm going to be doing is I've got a thermos of coffee in my truck. I think I'm going to go grab my thermos, and I'm going to sit here at the picnic table with my thermos. I got a blueberry donut in my truck. And I'm going to sit and eat a blueberry donut and drink a cup of coffee and just look out over this beautiful lake for the next hour or so. It's getting a little late in the afternoon. It's about 4:15 in the afternoon. After I have my coffee and snack, then I think I'm going to jump in the truck and I'm going to go over to Birch Grove Campground, where I've camped before, and just see how things are looking over there. I don't know if I'll do a video there or not. I may. But until the next video or the next live stream, you know I do live streams. Yeah, folks love the live streams. I love the live streams too, but tell you what, my real passion is right here, outdoors. And winter's coming, so Sty won't be getting out much at all over the winter. I hope to do some snowshoeing if this ankle heals up good. I'll be out here snowshoeing. They keep this road that comes past Horseshoe Lake plowed, kind of plowed. So I can get out this far and I can snowshoe around this territory, and there's some good stands of old growth birch. Do some shaga hunting out here this winter, I think. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's get out of here. I appreciate you folks. Hope to see you in the next video or on the next live stream. If you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed this video, hey, please subscribe. You can either hit the red button down below or just wait a minute and my ugly mug will pop up. You can punch me in the ugly mug and you'll be subscribed. Ring the bell and then you'll know when anything's coming up from my channel. The other thing that you could do for me is give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, always make sure you do your best to have a very, very nice day. Promise me. Okay. Bye-bye, folks.